Hey everyone, and welcome to Bandits Training. I'm here with Roz, and we're going to be looking today at the pull pattern, and we're going to be looking at rowing. So, got the kit tethered here. Now, because Roz is going to start off with a double arm row, which is quite a powerful movement, I'm actually going to set her up with two of the bands connected. So we're going to put the blue band on, which is the strongest that we have. So you can drop the lighter one down, Roz. And then I'm going to attach the green onto it, but just onto the metal part here. So there's one.
Thank you.
Now obviously with your training, you might want to do a warm-up set. So let's say you can use the red one for your warm-up set so that you check in with your form. Make sure you've got your center and your core powered up. And then you can come on to the actual level that you want to be training with. So we're going to have slightly soft knees, making sure that we're centered down through the feet. And then we're coming back by drawing the shoulder blades in and together, coming into a close body row. There we go, beautiful. Now when you're rowing, you want to really focus on getting good movement through the shoulder blades so that we get a strong protraction and a strong retraction. Really focusing here on these muscles at the back and down here into the lats as well. Now the good thing about training standing up like this is that it's really working your core. So you can probably feel as well, can't you, Roz, that challenge on your feet. So really focus on that connection through center. And I'm going to get you just to have a small hold as well at the end. Now if you want to as well, when you're working on this harder resistance, just come into a slight split stance. And then you can pull in and you might be able to get a little bit more leverage. A little bit better? Mm-hmm. Beautiful. And then, guys, what you can do as well, if we come in and just allow the arms to rotate in, and then really initiate shoulder blades, pause, come back in again. Great job. Okay. So that is your double arm close body row with the band. All right, so we're staying with pull and we're coming now into a single arm row. So again, if we start, Roz, with our feet in split stance, both feet flat, just to give us a bit of anchoring. And then very similar rowing pattern. So starting with the shoulder blade, you can pick an arm, draw it back, come in, hold, and then release. And then what we'll do is add that arm row in again. So adding the pronation, supination component as well will also bring in more shoulder activation. If you can see here when she pulls in, you've got a little bit more bicep activation as well with the supination of the forearm. Again, whenever you're doing this standing work, really focus on the upregulation of your center, of your core. Now this particular single arm row, she's staying nice and stable. So pelvis, ribcage and head are stacked and just working the arm here. The next variation we'll come on to with a single arm row is to add a twist in. So I'm going to actually bring you back to parallel now. If you need to, you might want to go down a band if you're finding it difficult to remain with your feet parallel, but we'll have the pull in and then rotate the ribcage on the pelvis. So what we want to think about here is getting a really nice rotation led by the shoulder blade. So she pulls back, we have retraction, shoulder blade follows, and we feel this lovely opening through the waist here. She's got a little bit of rotation happening through the pelvis as she follows this movement. Now you can either follow with your eye line like she's doing there, which will increase the rotation, or you can stay watching at your anchor point here. And again, that will give some counter rotation at the joints where the neck connects with the thorax. So both of them are super valid. Good, well done.
Thanks.
Row, pull, twist. Hi, we're back again looking at more pull patterns, and this time moving up towards the back of the body here and towards the posterior deltoids and in with rhomboids again with a wide row. Slightly different movement here. So I'm going to get Roz to set up in split stance again. And just have a little bend of the knees so her mass is lower, so she's more stable. And then we're going to be pulling into a wide position. Good. Now I might get her to have a little hold at the end here. So we've just got a bit of bias here on her isometric pause. So we've got a concentric, little hold, slow release. Slowly in, hold. Again, your watch points here. Can you maintain a stacked spine, pelvis, rib cage and head? Watching that you're not flaring or extending through center. Try and keep your toes nice and long on the floor as well. So we just want to avoid grabbing and gripping onto the floor and aiming to keep your weight even between both of your feet. So this is a really nice wide row there, focusing more on the back of the shoulder.